Dancing stage. Select the style. Single play. Select the character. Select music. First stage. Are you ready? Let's step. Grab my heart. Good. Keep on going. Wow! It's a new record! Select the style. Single play. Select the character. Select music. First stage. Are you ready? Let's repeat your soul. Absolutely wonderful.
You can't move me, baby, it's my world. 'Cause ain't nothing like a funky sister girl to motivate you to
Not an ordinary fella. Wow! It's a new record. Select music. First stage. Are you ready? Here we go.
Why did you have to go away? Always thought you'd stay.
Absolutely wonderful.
Tell me, was it really true romance or just fantasy? I can't believe what we're
Okay.
You're hanging out with someone new. Still, you're in my heart, baby, in my heart, always in my heart. You never leave my heart. Still,
You're not an ordinary fella.
deep down in my heart, fill me with ecstasy.
Grab my heart.
No, baby, can't let you go. Or was it just a fantasy? What I thought to be reality. Oh, baby, can't you
Good,
see?
good. Keep on going.
Living without you. Still, you're in my heart, now in my heart. Now it's forevermore. Still, you're in my heart, always in my heart. When will I ever break free?
Wow! It's a new record.
In the heart of the jungles of Chult, there lies an ancient temple infested with evil. To this place, I, Kelvin Blackstaff, have sent 3 heroes on a last desperate quest to retrieve a stolen gem of immense power. If they should fall, all of Faerun falls with them.
That's it. The Demon Stone.
Let's grab it and get out of here.
He's raised a barrier. We're trapped. Once he got Mershok of the Eternal Hunger. He gains his strength from living sacrifice. Those creatures are his meal. Don't let him eat. Don't let them near Mershok!
You have survived this far, but the battle for Faerun has just begun.
You will never reach our shores alive.
For your sake, you better hope I don't.
This is just the beginning. Tell me when you're going to be ready to fight for real. I will not fail the Empire.
You bitch!
You call yourself a master swordsman? You don't honor me. Is this the best you have to offer? I'll not give you the satisfaction of seeing me fall.
Shots have been fired. It's a boxing gym called Shoreditch Boys Club on Hoxton Square. Sockers are trying to deal with it, but they need backup.
Why us?
It's a gang shooting. The Collins crew are involved. How fast can you move this thing, Mitchell?
Urgent call from Shoreditch Boys. Awaiting backup.
Let's go. Quick before the situation gets out of control.
Try and get us there in one piece.
We need to be there 10 minutes ago. Capiche?
I just hope he gets us there alive.
MP, 435 at Shoreditch Boxing Club. Where's the backup?
Team 2, ETA 1 minute.
That was a bad knock.
Oi, drive properly.
Mitchell, for God's sake! Response. It's getting out of control.
435, this is Team 2. We're nearly there.
I need a location report.
Up in Finsbury. Nearly there, hold on. Your driving's appalling.
We're close. This is it. Watch the road! Take much more of this. I need to find more ammo. The target's down.
Hey! Fuck off! Yeah?
My paratroopers and I got our orders to jump into Normandy today. We'll be the first ones in, the first to fight. The Screaming Eagles won't let our boys on the beach down, and I won't let my men down. In the name of liberty, they fought for their country, their families.
This is Baker Company. We're surrounded.
Their brothers.
Played on the same baseball team and even dated the same broad.
As soldiers, they fought as a squad. As a team, they triumphed.
Incoming fire! Get down! Help me out, people!
Experience the extraordinary true story of the men who fought against all odds as brothers in arms.
I found it.
The tides of history have left me little choice. And once again, science will require the sacrifice of the insignificant.
I thought this place was quarantined. You gotta be kidding me. The hell is that?
Major Bridges, Has Team Bravo reporting for duty. Have you been able to establish communication with Has Team Delta?
Captain, you and your crew need to suit up now. You're going in.
love you still. I need you. I need you. More than anyone, darling. You know that I am from the start. So build me up, but don't break my heart.
If I could return to a place where nothing mattered, a place where nothing mattered at all, but you live and learn, and I wish that you were near me to hear the things that I can't say. But you can't be saved. You're blinded by the future, lost a million miles away. I can't be changed, but I'll never stop believing deep into the light of day. 'Cause it's life, sweet life, sweet life. Yeah, it's just life, sweet life, sweet It's a big price to pay when you're standing next to someone who never sees the past is gone. I begged you to stay, but now I understand it. Now I see where I was wrong. Because it's life, sweet life, sweet life. Yeah, it's just life, sweet life, sweet Stop dreaming, stop dreaming.
I can't get beat. Watch out. It's not too late. I can still win.
You're in the rough.
Let's go and win this. Good. You kept it on the fairway.
Your second shot. You're in the rough.
If I could return to a place where nothing mattered, a place where nothing mattered at all, but you live and learn.
And he's going for it.
Yeah,
Goal!
I wish that you were near me to
In the first
hear
period of
the
extra
things
time.
that I can say.
Fantastic long-range shot. The atmosphere here is totally electric. He was completely free. Supposed to be Watch that again. Well, it's the first 50. Two teams must go home as the losers. No goals yet, Trevor, but you can't say it's been a boring game. Well, definitely not been. It's entertaining. The goals didn't go amiss, though.
The number one thing about this franchise has always been how it feels to play it, how it feels to control the character and interact with the environment.
Skateboarding is like, there are no rules. I mean, that's the essence of skateboarding. Being young and wild and crazy and doing stuff you're not supposed to do.
The game actually was innovative in that it really opened up a whole new genre.
I think that the title, that our franchise and our titles stay popular because we really do reinvent it every time. I started skating when I was about 9 or 10 years old. My brother was into it, and he taught me how to stand up and gave me one of his old boards to start out with. There's always an arcade at the skate park. So we were just the slaves to whatever games that they let the skate park have.
Well, years ago, I think it was 1998, there was a lot of things going on in the skate world. It was kind of picking up, and there had been some kind of concepts that had been thrown around. And at the time, I think there was a big game in the arcade. It was a game called Top Skater from Sega. And a lot of us had been playing that. And Scott Pease, who's out at Neversoft now, he was here at Activision working with me. And we were working on a game with Joel and the guys out of Neversoft called Apocalypse, and we were kind of, skate fans growing up and things like that, and we busted out the boards and started skating a little around Activision.
The first Tony Hawk demo was Bruce Willis with his machine gun, slapped on a skateboard, a half pipe and a bowl just dropped in the middle of an apocalyptic city, and you kind of pump back and forth and do like a single trick.
We threw the skate concept together, just the basics of it. We started working on the demo. And at that point, we approached Tony Hawk, and at the time, he had been, I think, talking to a few video game companies.
There was a guy that wanted to make one for PC, and he approached me, and I went to a few meetings with him with different software developers, and just got shut down everywhere we went.
Well, on our side, there were a lot of people at Neversoft that were passionate about skateboarding, and when the idea came over from Activision, we just jumped all over it. It was really like a complete no-brainer.
And not long after that, Activision called me and said, hey, we're working on a video game. Do you want to be a part of it? And I was just, I was already jaded from my past experience. So yeah, sure, I'll come up and meet him.
Tony kind of rolled in. He's wearing, ripped up cargo pants and a T-shirt. And he sits down, and all of a sudden they're throwing slides at him with revenue charts and, graphs and all these things. Then finally we got to wheel in the game demo that Neversoft had been working on.
I saw their engine, and I realized they were on the right track. It already felt like you were skating, and they hadn't even put tricks in it yet. And so I pretty much signed on right away. Said I want to do, because I knew I'd get in there from the ground level and be able to guide it, with my expertise and my resources and make it the real thing. The motion capture was not nearly as glamorous as I had imagined it to be. I'm basically in a skin-tight suit with all these little styrofoam metallic balls strapped to me, even on my board, which made it that much harder to skate, because they can't move, they can't get knocked off or whatever, and you're supposed to perform some of the hardest moves. Because that's what we want to do. We want to get the hardest moves, the actual motion in the game. I'm sitting there like, barely able to move. Okay, just do the hardest things right now. Go.
Tony Hawk was, I think, one of the first real expansive trick-based games. So kind of our goal was to take that trick-based gameplay and then put it in a wide-open, expansive environment, like real cities where you could do tricks anywhere you wanted to. Anything you see, you can trick off of. And you can just keep going because it's skateboarding. You don't have to go downhill.
Pretty soon we found out that you could develop a level that you could essentially skate in without ever ending and always find new cool ways to combine the elements within the level into different lines.
My expectations for the game were that I thought it was going to do well in the skate industry. That was it. I thought the skaters would be like, oh, finally there's a cool game with skating, like real skate tricks, and we can identify with the characters and the moves and the locations.
Expectations were, very modest, very low. We didn't have a big marketing budget. There wasn't a lot of resources put behind it. No one thought this was going to be the biggest title of the year for the company.
Then when the game actually came out, you could just see it, week after week. It was like you could see kids talking about it in the numbers. Like people were getting so excited about it, just kept growing and growing and growing, and it became a phenomenon.
And it wasn't until the game came to life and consumers actually put their hands on it and played it that we realized, wow, we have something special here.
In the skate world, I remember a couple of the cool skater guys, I could hear them talking like, have you played the game? And I already knew what they were talking about. Like, did you get the game yet?